A village woman sits on a bus seat. Everyone looks at her. The woman says, "Driver, please stop the bus. You have to get this woman out of here." The driver says, "Madam, this is public transport." Another woman says, "Either get the smelly woman out or we will leave." The village woman stands up and says, "I don't want to trouble anyone." She gets off the bus. The woman says, "I know how to get my way." The next moment, the boss says, "Come inside." The woman brings coffee and says, "This is without sugar, just the way you like it." The boss says, "Thank you." The woman says, "Don't you find me attractive?" The boss says, "A very important lady is coming today. Send her to me. Now go." The woman leaves. The village woman is placing lunch boxes in the office. The woman sees her and says, "What are you doing here? This is a respectable office. We don't allow street vendors in here." The village woman says, "Excuse me, I'm offering my product for free. I want to start a new business." The woman says, "You're wasting your time. You'll never be successful." The village woman starts to pick up the lunchbox. The woman takes it and puts it in her bag and says, "I'll feed this to my dogs." The boss arrives and says, "What's going on here?" The woman says, "This village and poor woman somehow got in here." The village woman winks at the boss. The woman says, "We can't tolerate any stinky person here." The village woman says, "I was just introducing my product so I could get feedback." She gives the lunchbox to the boss. The boss says, "It would be better if I give my feedback some other day." The village woman leaves. The boss says, "Get back to work." The boss walks away. The woman says, "I'm tired of pretending. I have everything. I don't even have money for transport, let alone for food." She remembers something and takes the lunchbox out of her bag and starts eating. The village woman comes in and says, "Want some more food?" The woman says, "I didn't like it at all. I only ate it out of curiosity. It's terrible." And she leaves. The woman enters the office and sees the flowers. She says, "These flowers are so lovely." An employee says, "The boss ordered them." The woman says, "I already knew the boss would fall for my beauty." The employee asks, "Well, why did you think that?" The woman says, "Soon you'll see a wedding ring on my finger and all of this will be mine." The boss enters and says, "Where were you?" The woman says, "Sir, I went to eat." The boss says, "Anyway, you need to deliver this bouquet to this address." And he leaves. Did I hear that right? Did the boss give you your own home address? The woman leaves. The woman reaches the address and says, "This house is so grand, but the woman here can't be as beautiful as me." She knocks on the door. After a few moments, the village woman opens the door. The woman says, "You again? Don't you get tired of following me? Where's the lady of the house?" The village woman says, "She's not here." The woman says, "Now I understand. You're my boss's girlfriend's maid. Anyway, I'm giving you these flowers. Tell your madam the boss sent them." And the woman leaves. A few days later, the woman says, "Today I will seduce my boss with my beautiful body and he will forget his girlfriend." As she opens the door, she is shocked. She says, "What are you doing here? I'm better than this witch." The boss says, "Be quiet. You must respect her." The woman says, "Boss, you're cheating on your wife for this villager? I'm much better than her. She's a maid." The boss says, "She is my wife." The woman says, "What does she have that I don't?" The boss says, "Wife, if she treated you badly, you have every right to kick her out." The village woman says, "I won't do that because she is a hardworking woman. She deserves a second chance. You should treat people with respect. Don't judge them by their looks or clothes." The boss says, "I hope you've learned your lesson. Let me make it clear, if you ever do something like this again, you'll have to